Hello, I would like to tell you the story of Joe Tippens. He was diagnosed in 2016 with small cell lung cancer. And of course, he did the treatment, the radiation treatment. After 3 months, they checked him again. And the good news was that the cancer that was in his lung, his left lung, which was the size of his fist, that was gone. But the bad news was that the cancer had metastasized and was all over the rest of his body. So they had gave him less than 1% of a chance to live and no longer than 3 months. So they basically told him he needed to go home and get his affairs in order because he was going to need hospice. So the next day, luckily, one of his friends had called him, one of his good friends that he went to college with, and his friend told him that he heard of a doctor that was working for Merck Animal Health, and she's a scientist that was doing research in mice on using cancer treatment. She was implanting the mice with cancer cells in their brains, their stomach, their liver, and anyway, they came down with parasites, intestinal parasites. So she gave them febendazole, which is the normal treatment that you give all animals, whether they're fish, mice, or big old elephants. Whenever they have parasites, you give them febendazole. And so she got rid of the parasites, and then after a few weeks, she left and she came back to check on them, and she realized that also all of the cancer that she had implanted in the mice, all of the cancer was gone too. So she was like, "Wow, that's pretty amazing." But lo and behold, she ended up coming down with cancer, and they told her that it was incurable and told her to go home and get her affairs in order. So she had decided that she might as well take the bendazole and see if it'll help. And after 12 weeks of treating herself with this dewormer, all of the cancer was gone. So this is quite amazing. So this is the story that Joe Tippin heard from his friend, which made him decide to start using the treatment himself. So he used the treatment for 3 months. Then he went to the doctor and was checked again, and all of his cancer was gone. And they was quite surprised. He was also taking vitamin E, CBD oil, and curcumin. Curcumin is the same thing as turmeric. And he said that from now on he's going to continue to take the dewormer because he knows for sure that that's the cause of his cancer going away. He was also in a trial, an experimental trial of a cancer treatment, but there was 1,100 other patients in that treatment, and none of the other patients went into remission. Only Joe Tippin went into remission. So he is definitely accounting that toward him taking the dewormer. I was curious, since the medicine that is used to get rid of parasites was also getting rid of cancer, I was wondering, could parasites cause cancer? The answer from my faithful Google internet is yes. Certain parasites or certain parasitic worms that can live inside the human body can also raise the risk of developing some kinds of cancer. Hopefully, more doctors will dedicate more time to researching anti-parasitic medicines and repurposing them as cancer treatments, since it seemed to be working on hundreds and hundreds of patients. Joe Tippens has put his cancer protocol on the internet. It's for free, and if you're in a stage where they're telling you to just go home and get your affairs in order, this might be a treatment that you might want to try. If you found this information helpful, please like and subscribe. It will inspire me to make more videos. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day.